Module 4, Lesson 15, we're going to practice reading expressions in which letters stand for numbers. So we're starting with a graphic organizer with mathematical words that indicate each operation. And some words may not indicate only one operation. Sometimes you see a word and it might show up in several different operations. So we need to read the whole phrase in those circumstances. Starting with addition, we have sum, add, more than, total, all together, that's a phrase, in all, increased, increased by, and plus. Those are just some of the words that you might see representing addition. Then in subtraction, you see words like difference, subtract, obviously, fewer than, minus, less than, how many more, left, in terms of how many are there left, and decreased by. Again, these are just some of the words or phrases that you might see that represent subtraction. Multiplication, the product. Remember, that's the answer to a multiplication problem. Multiply, obviously, times, still a term we use often. Every, for every. Double and triple, those are representative of times 2 and times 3. Of, this is very common in percent problems. And as much. Then for division phrases, you, of course, will see quotient, divide, each, per, very common word to be used now, and split. And finally, some words that you'll see for exponents are power, squared, and cubed. Squared, of course, means to the second power, and cubed means to the third power. So there's a table of some of the common terms that we will see word-wise that we need to translate into expressions that we can actually work with. So we have some expressions in example 1, and we're asked to put them into words. I'll give some suggestions. I'm not going to type them simply because I want you to think of other possibilities. But obviously we have A minus B. I know lots of you are going to come up with that. The difference of A and B, A decreased by B, B subtracted from A. In B we have X times Y, the product of X and Y, X multiplied by Y. Try to think of as many ways as you can say each one. For F plus U, It'd be u added to the product of 4 and f. 4 times f plus u. The sum of 4 multiplied by f and u. Don't forget that word and. The next one, d minus b cubed. The difference of d and b cubed. E, these are getting tougher, aren't they? We could say add h to the product of 5 and the difference of u and 10. 5 times the quantity of u minus 10 added to h. And then in f, we could have the quotient of 3 and the sum of d and f, or 3 divided by the quantity d plus f. Now in the exercises, they're asking us to circle all the vocabulary words that could be used to describe the expression. So I'll highlight. There's no addition there. There is some subtraction. Oh. So we have subtraction. We also have multiplication. In number 2, we have 5 times d, so we have a product. We also have a quotient, division. The next one, oh, we have multiplication here. We also have subtraction. We have addition. The only thing we don't have is division in that problem. And finally, the last one in this set, we have times, and that's it. Then in numbers 5 through 10, you're going to take these problems and practice writing them in word form or creating the words from the expressions. For example, the difference of 8 and the product of 2 and g, or 8 subtracted by 2 times g. There are many different ways to write each one. It's the practice on your own that is the most important. So I'll leave the rest of this for you.